Hello, hope you're well. This is just a video about just how hard it is to be Lightworker, Starseed, saying lots of things, and I know there are a lot of you out there having experiences and taking up the mantle of this auspicious role. Sorry, my picture's tapping again. I'm channeling that. I didn't plan to say it like that, but they think it's auspicious, the men in black, shadow people, angelic entities. So I just thought I'd do this video because I've had a bit of a time in the last couple of days. Really, it's felt like eons, but I'm sorry, I'm seeing a lot of people as I'm talking to you about this. It's like they've all come in the room for this one time thing, and they should do, because I got pretty angry at them just before, and probably interested to see what I will say about it. Before I begin though, thank you to all of you coming back to watch everything on the channel, especially the channeled readings. I think that's the way I'm going for the moment, because they have such a big message and they're changing my route all the time as to which way to better communicate to you. So it's going to be mostly the channelings, the healing. I don't know what they're doing with that at the moment. I'm still learning. So yeah, there are readings. They've got me doing angel life path readings, which have been pretty intense and pretty wonderful, quite frankly. So if you want one of them, please contact me in the on my email. It's in the description, and I can do a personal one for you as well if you're not into the angelic side. So, but yeah, very interesting. I did one of those yesterday, but I had a lot of intense things going on beforehand. I think I mentioned it in the video, well, one of the videos. They've had me doing so many, I've lost count. But two knives and forks, I don't like them being crossed. And there is a lot of messages about crosses, in particular crosses like that, in the channeled messages. And before I did this reading, I hadn't done the dishes the night before, and two of the knives my son had put up away. He always manages to cross them, and I find that a bit superstitious. Or someone put the idea in my head I should be superstitious about that, actually. And so I automatically, and I'm a bit OCD with things like that, genuinely, so I moved the two knives apart. When I came back, I did something, I came back and they were crossed again, like that. So there are a lot of bangs, things moving here an awful lot. The energy's picked up like it did in the other place. There's quite a lot goes on, but the place has a wonderful feel. Oh great, you're doing that again, are you? Sorry. A spirit who, I don't know, he slept here. There is somebody trying to get out. Sorry, it sounds daft, but they're trying to come through me, and it's almost like I get like prickly heat. It's like, oh, hot, cold discomfort. It's not pain or anything. It's just, oh, and I feel freezing cold all of a sudden. So yeah, and there's this guy who I know is used to sleep here, and he gets up. I've mentioned him before, and he stretches up at the sun coming in directly in the window here, and he's just done it. I'm talking here and he's just done it through me. Remember I said about time being layered? It still exists out there and it's happening. So whether our time's crossed there or I'm seeing a ghost, I don't know, but I think there's a lot of time that they said that time was blurring at the moment because of problems. Check out the channel readings if you want more info on that. Anyway, so I had all that going on. I did the reading, and a lot of people, but the lights flashed in the reading. Well, they went off and on, and which was brilliant. In the reading, I love things like that, and it was a message, and there were lots of bangs, taps, I've often had things moving around when my son and I watch TV, we get that. So I had a lot of that, and I could feel like the energy was ramped up. But the reading was wonderful, really liked it. Closed it down properly, the works. Did you hear that? That could be the radiator, I suppose. But it's little things like that. Like the picture tapping is it's definitely them. That went on in the other place. So and there's so much energy around it, and there are people standing. This is somebody's face on the curtain, and I did that video of the people. You could see. Well, I did a video about how spirit were going across my face and how they sometimes communicate with me like that. I got very angry. I felt very down about a lot of things yesterday, and it was a bit of a freak out. I lost it a little bit, a meltdown, and I blamed it on them, quite frankly. Most of it, I know my part in it, and you know, as you do, but they are definitely in control of a lot of my life. It's almost like this being that they sit down here and off you go. We need you to do this, this, and this. And I kick up a fuss sometimes. I don't like it. But I think that's my prerogative, quite frankly. I'm the one in this body taking all the crap, quite frankly, from the world, from myself, from everything, from my emotions. There are so many colours going on out there. What is going on? Sorry, it's the level I'm on at the minute. There is a lot of activity. Yes, I'm grounded. Yes, all those things, in case you're wondering. No, I'm not an open medium because they don't allow me to be an open medium. Okay, and I just saw you. This person here at the side, they've been trying to get my attention for ages. And I don't know why they're doing it. I can see them in their shadow form, as in an outline. It's no use fading now. I've seen you. Oh no, he's moved out to see, so I can see him more. Oh my God. Was that me? No, there are noises. I thought it was me moving in the chair. So yeah, a lot going on, but and what usually happens, I get full on angry, and they trigger me, and I'm pretty sure your guides and angels will do that to you sometimes to get rid of stuff that needs to come out. I got told they were helping me with anger ages ago, but boy do they trigger me. They'll talk to me and they'll say one thing and I'll just go, it's like they touch something very sore and boom. I don't trust you, I don't this, I don't that. Why are you doing that? And it comes out. I've had a lot of trust issues with everyone and everything because of various things that have happened to me. So it's everything. Yeah. Everything in my life. And so it comes, boom. And it's almost like this, they're being in me, as in part of me, you know, I wouldn't go as far to say ego, maybe in a child, I don't know, but really cold, calculated talks to them. And I don't like what this is happening, why is this, and why is this taking too long, blah, 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 blah. I remember they think some kind of lead, which I find insane, but you know, they like it. They take it very seriously. Some kind of what? It's like one of them around me beats me. I've talked about this negative entity. He's obviously there for a reason. Everything's there for a reason. So whether it's to remind me of things I need to get rid of, I don't know, but they let him in. They don't let anyone else in. They're very, very hyper protective. But this twit gets in. Anyway. And he's staring at me over there. That's okay. So anyway, I really told them what I was thinking, feeling, didn't like, whatever. And you can do that with them. Talk to them. Tell them if you don't like what they're doing. A lot of the time they're doing what you ask them to do. Then other times, if you don't like it, tell them, okay, and ask them to do a different way. Might not just do whatever, yeah? And I have to lump it sometimes, but boy, do they know. And I've got all their names and lists, so when I get back to that 10th dimension, you're going to have to run and run fast. You think I'm joking. Anyway, so I sat down and I've been asking them to show me my true face. Now I'm not sure, but my hair started to darken, 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 darken. And I got this, now I say then, it was almost like first of all, I should explain, I always look to the mirror because I can see them going across my face. I have done a video trying to show people that, but I stood there and I've noticed I started doing things, and I'm looking like that at the camera. Not the camera, sorry. I can't get my words out. That's my FND because it's that time of day when it starts. So I start getting a bit, so bear with me, bear with. And, but I could see this person come over me, my main guide, who I'm especially angry at the moment. He just fades in the background when that happens. Like a coward. No, no, but, right. And, he was standing like that. I ended up folding my arms, I think. And I got to the point where all these people started coming across me and I thought I could see who I don't know, it may be somebody, but I could see all this dark hair that was in a bob. Very Egyptian, these dark eyes. And I'm hoping, it would be nice if that was me. Because he said I was Egyptian. So, in previous lives, in the first life, queen, not any of the ones that we know, but like ancient. I don't know how it works, but that's what they told me. I don't know. Yeah, I'm nobody to me. Yeah, really. Anyway, so all of this is going on. Then I kept seeing the guy who I called the old man. He came over me, a few people, and they're trying to talk to me. And it was almost like I kept disappearing. And all I could see was this haze in front of my eyes, this blue haze. And these faces and these bodies, and they're trying to communicate with me, and they're going over me like that. And it's like, where was I in all of that? Yeah? What was going on? Where was I? You know? And I got a bit down about that. I've had that a few times. It's like I completely disappear. Did I come down in a group lot? Or is it just, I mean, you know what's happening here. There are faces flashing up at me everywhere. It's so much energy at the minute. It's because I've been saying in the video as well, there's a lot of Ascension symptoms. People are coming up, going up some levels. And I said to my son, it's almost like they're fast tracking me because I've been blocking them. They kept showing me, and I showed myself as well, actually, my higher self. It's almost like, you know, that movie Turbulence. You've seen it. We watched it at Christmas, and my son and I couldn't stop. There you go, the tap, and they're confirming what I'm saying is correct. There's a scene in it where the woman who's got to fly the plane is just like complete denial. She walks out of the cockpit. It's on autopilot. Complete denial about there's a serial killer on board, everything is, you know, people have died, the works. She sits in one of the seats and puts her seatbelt on and just sits there. And it's that kind of thing. The plane's like, look, love, there's nobody flying the plane. Get in there and do it. Complete denial. The best description of denial I've ever seen on a film. And that's what it felt like. But they showed me, there's a light going across. They showed me on the plane, and the plane's like, they are flying it, then I'm flying it at one point, but a different version of me. And the plane's juddering and I'm sitting there. It's like turbulence resistance to the levels that I'm going up to. And you may be feeling that. Have a talk with them. Tell them how you're feeling. Get them to communicate with you. Just talk. Honestly, they will. It may take a while, I don't know, but they're trying to get through all the time. So trust me, just start talking. You don't have to do anything elaborate. Journal it, write it down, write a letter to them. They will come at you. They'll come at you on your level. You may be watching the TV and all of a sudden the words will sound really loud. I get that a lot, and it's like, that's the message. You will hear the lines and actors saying, and that will be for you. Or, I don't know, you could even tell me a crisp packet comes across. I always remember that comedian, I've forgotten his name now. And at a funeral, and the crisp packet goes over, and somebody goes, that were Connie, that were. It was a message from Connie, who's in the funeral it was, because it floated along the ground. So it can even be on that level, okay? So you may have like Walker's crisps or whatever, you know? So do that, yeah? They are trying to get through to you. But bear in mind, once you let them in, they ain't going to shut up, okay? So anyway, I sat down and I saw all these people I hadn't seen before. Some people I have seen, and then other people, and they came with hooded cloaks, everything. And I've seen this lot in meditations before, and I was told the Brotherhood revere you. Now, the Brotherhood are some elite, not the Brotherhood that's existing on Earth. It's an elite group who I've known I've been working with before. They're healers as well. Or there's a white robed group and a brown robed group, and the brown robed group are the Brotherhood. The white robe group are the healers, angelic healers. I don't know. They come around me a lot when I'm having a lot of trouble with my FND. But these guys, and they kept sitting, and they were like monks, you know, and I've heard monks chanting when I've gone in the bathrooms before, and that was at my previous place and here, and I think, oh my goodness, what the heck is that? So I don't know, but they are very like that, and the Brotherhood works with you, reveres you, and they are trying to get through to me. You can see how distressed their faces get, because I was experiencing intense emotions, and they would be feeling it if they were going in and out of me to communicate. So if you do anything like that, I wouldn't advise it until you know what you're doing, and always ground and protect and ask for protection. Yeah. Mine is done under strict supervision from them. Yeah. And oh my God, there's a bloke standing over there. I wish people could say this. It drives me insane that they can't. It's so frustrating. Then, you know, about 6 men standing in this room, and I actually get very emotional that I can't communicate. And I know other people see them and what have you, but some of them are afraid of them, and they shouldn't be. They're there to help. They're there. There are dangerous shadow entities, and I'll be honest with you, I think some of them are us that come back from the future and come back. I genuinely believe that, because I've been shown how time travel is easy. So I think that's why. And you would be scared of a human coming back and doing that. I'll tell you that now. I would, if they turned up in my home. So not all of them are, but it's very frustrating. But yeah, these people they're real. I've tried to deny them. I've tried to walk away from them. I've tried to ignore them. I've tried everything. I've tried to skeptic them out of my head, science them out of my head. You name it, I've done it. And they are still here, and they are real. And I'm as sane as you. And I just wish, well, I know other people are, they begin to see more and more, and all these UFOs that are coming in, we are seeing more and more. So I'm getting encouraged. But the one thing I want to finish with is, and I feel very touched at this person. I lost my faith quite a while ago because of things that I can't go into happened that really hurt me. And I thought, well, you know, you just not being looked after. And yeah, I have all this around me, but it's very personal. And somebody comes in, I've actually channeled them. It's Reverend Charles Stamford, and he was a Baptist guy in England. I think he went to America, but I often see like a cross. Now well, I was christened Church of England, but in my family we are we're everything. We're Baptist, we're Methodist, we're Catholic, we're you know, my grandmother was Methodist, went to Baptist church. You know, my great grandmother was, you know, head of the spiritualist church. So yeah, we're all sorts. Yeah, I think even my uncle might have been an atheist at one point. I mean, what? And my other uncle believed that in people from other worlds, we come from them. So that's what I'm telling you, it's a mixed bunch. And but this guy came around me, and I noticed it yesterday when I was down. I suddenly saw it's like somebody had the arms around me like that when I was feeling this tense emotion, and the head bowed, and they were just holding on to me. They did show me a crucifix. It was like, this is your suffering, this is the cross you bear, and we all bear one. We all bear one. And he was holding on to me like that, and that really touched me. And he was today, and I'm really touched. So sorry. It's very intense. So I just wanted to do this video that I'm with you, because I know a lot of you, if you haven't already, you will be going through this. They're bringing us up a few levels. So it's very intense. You've got to clear out some of that crap in there, that emotional trauma. And I just thought this was important to tell you. So I hope it helps. You're not alone, okay? You're never alone. When you let them in, you really aren't. So yeah, even when you're in the shower. I was in the shower the other day, and I know they're there, but I shut my eyes, and then I saw one of them standing. I have a painting on the wall, and I was facing it, and I thought, oh my God. I'm naked here. Get out. They don't give a toss. They don't, whatever state you're in. Yeah, whatever you're doing, they are there. That's a job. So you've got to have humour with it, otherwise you'll be dribbling. So just bear with it. Get rest. Drink. They're giving me information. This doctor, is that my doctor giving me? Yeah. Drink plenty of fluids. Rest. Anything you don't like, remember, go to your doctor if you know, because I ain't no doctor, right? But you know, headaches, whatever, you know, you can get things like that with Ascension. But if you're not happy, check it out with your GP or whoever, you know, wherever you are. And take care of yourselves. Yeah, this will come over. It's 2 weeks it's going to take. So I know some of you are in it, and some of you will start in the next 3 to 10 hours. You said 10 to 3. 3 to 10 hours. Or no, 3 to 10 hours. Okay, so good luck. You'll be all right. I've got to get this video out, and I've already released one, so this is to help you. But okay, take care of yourselves, and please like, share, subscribe, and contact me on my email if you've got any queries, or if you want an angel life path reading or personal reading. Okay, and I shall see you next time. Take care. Bye.